Welcome to Medical Lectures channel. In this video, we are going to discuss maxillary canine. General characteristics. The permanent maxillary canine replaces the deciduous maxillary canine. It is located third from the midline in each maxillary quadrant. It shares mesial contact with maxillary lateral incisor and shares distal contact with maxillary first premolar. Universal number. Maxillary right canine is 6, maxillary left canine is 11. Canine function is mainly tearsing and piercing. They also function in aesthetics and speech. The general form of maxillary canine is pentagonal when it is viewed from labial and lingual aspect, and triangular when it is viewed from mesial and distal aspect. Developmental table. Initiation of calcification is 4 to 5 months. Completion of enamel is 6 to 7 years. Eruption is 11 to 12 years. Root completion takes about 13 to 15 years. Labial aspect. It is convex in all directions. It is pentagonal in shape. The mesial margin is convex with a rounded mesioincisal angle. The height of contour on the mesial margin is located at the junction of incisal and middle third. The distal margin is shorter than the mesial margin and with a more rounded disto-incisal angle. The height of contour on the distal margin is located in the middle third. Imbrication lines are present in the cervical third. The height of contour of the labial aspect is present in the cervical third of the surface. The incisal margin is divided into two components by the tip of the cusp, and they are termed as mesioincisal and distoincisal slopes. Before attrition, the mesioincisal slope is shorter than the distoincisal slope. After attrition, where the cusp tip moves towards the distal, thus lengthening the mesioincisal slope and shortening the distoincisal slope. The cervical line of the labial aspect curves towards the root. Labial ridge is present on the labial aspect. Labial ridge is going to divide the labial aspect into two concavities, resulting in mesiolabial and distolabial developmental depressions. Lingual aspect. Mesial, distal and incisal margins are similar to those of labial aspect. The cervical line curves towards the root with a slight offset towards the distal. The mesiodistal dimension of the lingual surface is less than that of the labial surface because mesial and distal surface converge slightly towards the lingual. The cingulum is bulky and normally smooth. There is a lingual ridge extending incisogingivally. The lingual ridge divides the lingual aspect into two fossa, mesiolingual and distolingual fossa. Marginal ridges are also present on the lingual surface, named as mesial marginal ridge and distal marginal ridge. The cingulum and lingual fossa are separated by a lingogingival groove, which may contain a lingual pit also. The height of contour of the lingual aspect is present in the cervical third. Mesial aspect. It is wider labiolingually and it is triangular in shape. The labial margin is convex incisor-cervically with a crust of curvature present in the cervical third. The lingual margin is concave in the incisal half and convex in the cingulum area. The cervical line on the mesial aspect is curved towards the incisal portion. Mesial contact area is present at the junction of incisal and the middle third. The height of contour on the mesial aspect is also located at the junction of incisal and middle third. The distal surface is generally smaller. The cervical margin curvature is also less on the distal aspect. The lingual outline of the distal margin ridge is likely to be more irregular than the outline of the mesial margin. The contact area is located in the middle third. The height of contour present on the distal aspect is also present in the middle third. Incisal aspect. From the incisal aspect, the maxillary canine is convex. It has an asymmetrical diamond-shaped outline. The mesial half is thicker labiolingually and convex. The distal half is thin labiolingually and concave. The cingulum is offset towards the distal. The root is single and longest root of any tooth in the mouth. The root is wider labiolingually than mesiodistally. Both labial and lingual surfaces are convex. Mesial and distal surfaces are convex or slightly flattened.